Good morning, afternoon, or evening, or 3 a.m. Whenever you choose to do yoga is the right time. Today we're going to work up to firefly. Do not be intimidated. You will strengthen your triceps. You will work on the flexibility in here. And it's a balance pose too. So you will do some balancing before you try the firefly. All right, let's do yoga. I forgot to check the time, so I'm just going to try to guess how long 45 minutes is. Maybe this will be an hour class. No one knows. Oh, sniff out any sniffly snuffles that you need to. Sit up nice and tall, cross-legged with a mudra. Take a mudra. That's when you bring your thumb and one finger, the finger of your choice, together. Close your eyes, sit up nice and tall, and start to breathe. So you are breathing in through your nose and you're breathing out through your nose. And you are pulling your belly up and in. And there is a slight constriction at the back of the throat on the breath out. So it sounds like a wave. You might think of a wave. The waves on the beach while you're breathing. Your favorite beach, just packed with people who have the virus. Sorry. Really good. Bring your legs out in front of you. Flex your toes back toward your face. Reach up, arms up overhead. Breathe out, seated forward fold. Go as far as you can. And once you get to as far as you are able, stay there and really breathe into the stretch. Whether you feel it in your calves, hamstrings, everywhere, breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, lift your arms back, up, or overhead, keeping your belly pulled in. Tricep stretch. Reach for the right elbow. Gently send your fingers down your back, down the center of your back. So where your spine is, if you can touch your spine, feel the expansion that's happening in your rib cage while you're here. Maybe you bend a little bit over to the left. Keep your belly pulled in. See how that feels. Let go. Breathe in, arms up. The other side. Maybe tilting to the right a little bit. Very good. Make your way into child's pose. We're going to do a shoulder stretch here because the firefly is about that, about shoulders. So what you want to do is, I take that back, making this up as I go along, tabletop pose. Every yoga teacher does this. We're just making stuff up. So bring your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And then we're going to thread the needle. So breathe in, stretch your right arm up and look up at it. Thread the needle, right arm underneath the left, and then sink back. Good, back to tabletop, breathing out. Thread the needle, reach your left arm up and overhead, gaze up at it, and thread through. Nice, back to tabletop for your hips here. Move your left knee into the center of where your hands are. Fire hydrant your right leg. Flex your foot, hello planty, and make little circles, little or big, with your hips here. And keep glancing down. Now, if you're hearing a lot of clickety clacks in your hips, focus on using your glute muscles here. So instead of all that clickety clack wicker basket sound in your old woman hips or your old man hips, use your muscles. Change direction. And switch out. The left. Press into the mat a lot with your hands. Use the strength of your core and the strength of your shoulders here. Back the other way, changing directions. Very good. Curl your toes, down facing dog. Oh. Send your heels in the direction of the mat. It does not matter if they do not reach. Pull your belly in, let your head hang. Full deep breaths, focusing on the expansion in your lungs with each breath. Take 2 here. Very nice. Inhale together. Exhale, step forward. Walk your feet up to your hands. Go slow. Forward fold. So let your head hang. You can nod your head. You can shake it around. Really nice. Plant your hands onto the mat. Bend your knees if you need that. Inhale, mountain pose. Stretch your arms up overhead. Settle your shoulders down. And now we'll flow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach for your left wrist and stretch over to the right hand side. Inhale back to mountain. Exhale other side. Inhale up to mountain. Bring your hands together. Exhale, send your thumbs behind your neck there. Tricep stretch. So instead of doing this, pull your belly in, tuck your chin. Good. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Your back is flat. And as you breathe out, downward facing dog or chaturanga, which is this. High plank to low plank. Tops of the feet. Lift up. Back you go. Flowing through that together. Tune out my shrill voice and get into your body as we move. Breathe in. Walk to your hands. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, mountain with palms together. Exhale, thumbs to the nape of your neck. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Chaturanga. Breathe in. Step forward. Mountain pose. Side stretch. Back to being a mountain. Side stretch. Breathe in, palms together. Thumbs to the nape of the neck. Inhale, mountain. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Let go, chaturanga. You can bounce back if you want. Inhale, lift your right leg high. So instead of an open hip, which is this, a closed hip. Got it? The strength of your glute is what lifts your leg a little bit higher. Pull your belly in. Use your strong shoulders here. Maybe you want to bend your elbows a little bit. Take a breath in. Low lunge. Breathing in, warrior two. Spin your back foot. Really good. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Front arm up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Take one more breath. Back to low lunge. Just stay here for a little bit. Reconnect to your breathing. Slow, ocean-like. In through nose, out through nose. Of course, the neighbor is mowing his lawn right now. My nemesis. They're actually really nice. I don't know if you can even hear that lawnmower, but I sure can. Okay, back to chaturanga. Inhale, left leg high. One more breath, breathe in. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin the foot first and use your tummy muscles to pull you up and into it. Flex your right back glute. Press down through your palms to ignite your triceps. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Take one more breath. Low lunge. Inhale, you're doing good. Chaturanga. You can skip the chaturangas and just go straight to downward dog. You can skip the whole thing. You can turn me off at any time. We're going to flow through that now so you can do what you can do. Let's go. Breathe in, right leg high. Low lunge. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Extended angle. Take a breath in. Low lunge. Take a breath in. Chaturanga. This is Ekapada with one leg. It's a one-legged chaturanga that I'm showing. Left leg high. Low lunge. Warrior two. Breathe out. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Inhale. Low lunge. Breathe in. Chaturanga. From here, child's pose or dolphin's pose. This is dolphin's pose. Your elbows, shoulders over your elbows. Walk your feet in, Send your heels in the direction of the mat. It does not matter if they don't touch. Feel strength in your shoulders here. Keep your lower belly pulled in. If you're in child's pose, breathe slowly. Beautiful. Then all together, everyone, lay down on your backs. A little bit of core. You're still doing yoga, so keep breathing. Using that Ujjayi pranayama breath. Big intimidating Sanskrit words that mean in through your nose, out through your nose. So send your legs up the wall, hands face up here. Wriggle your shoulder blades down, and then start to just lift up your tailbone. If you are unable to do this, and like if you just had a baby or something and the lowest part of your core is still repairing, opt for this instead. Just do a few sit-ups here with your legs flat, hands behind your neck, sitting up. Good. Legs up the wall for everyone. Take a restorative deep breath in. Let it go. For your obliques. Reach your right hand over to the left-hand side and down. And then switch. If you don't want to do core, lie there and work on your Ujjayi pranayama breathing. Four more. 2. You're done. Bring your hands behind your head and lower your legs to the mat. Good, and then hug your knees into your chest. Rock left and right. Bring your hands behind your thighs here. Rock forward, back. Think about this as a massage for your spine. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling present. So lower your left knee to the mat. You see me here. I'm not checking my alignment. I want my ankle right under my knee. Ta-da! breathe in, sweep your arms up overhead. Bring your hands together, back to that nape of the neck. Keep your belly pulled in. Stay where you are. Lift your arms up. If you want to, if you feel called to, back bend, cactus your arms, flex your left butt cheek, pull your belly in. Take one more breath in. Half splits, it's a flow. Flow back, flex your right foot. Inhale, forward low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Left leg high. Low lunge. Kneeling crescent. You're working for square hips here, not tilted. You need your butt, guys. Hate to break it to you, you can't live without one. So squeeze that little booty cheek. Sweep your arms up overhead. Thumbs to the nape of the neck. Tummy pulls in. Lift your arms up. If you want to back bend, pull your belly in first. Cactus your arms. Let your core support any back bend that you do. Inhale, mountain arms and flow through half splits. Chaturanga, or back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Step to your hands. Inhale, mountain pose. I'm going to face the camera now. Hands to your heart. So use your breath to calm your nervous system. It really does work. And then be a tree. Put your foot here, here, not on your kneecap. It really can just be on your ankle. You can hold onto the wall. Do whatever you like. You get to be a tree, and maybe you imagine your favorite tree, if you have one. Growing branches. All the awareness is in your left foot, in your core, which is pulled in, and on whatever you're looking at, which will steady the balance. So good. Lower the foot. Mountain pose. Hands to your heart. One more, mountain pose. Hands to your heart. Now you're a tree again, not a woman adjusting her unsatisfying target wears. Be a tree. Whatever you want to do with your hands. Bring awareness into your right foot. It's totally planted. Imagine you have roots going down into the earth. You are connected to the earth more than you some days know. We all forget as we float around being out of our minds. All right, come down, get into a little ball. We're going to get ready for firefly now, but I want to stretch out your little hamstringies before we go there. So open your legs as wide as feels comfortable to you. Tilt your pelvis like a bowl. Flex or point your feet. Good. And then start to walk your hands forward as far as feels good. You're still breathing, you're still doing yoga. This next thing, teachers always call it a peak posture, and I know for me it always felt like a lot of pressure to achieve the peak posture when I was learning yoga. But there really is no pressure. All right. So to be a firefly, you want to think a lot about bent arms. And from all those chaturangas that we were doing earlier, when your shoulders are over your wrists and your triceps are close to your body, is the training for this kind of pose. It's tricep, shoulder, strength. Oh, goodness. So get into a little froggy squat here. Malasana, this pose is called. Bring your hands together. You might just stay here. There's a lot going on in this pose, and there's a lot of potential in this pose. So you can use it to lift up your groin, working on that mula bandha, lifting up, 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 whether you're a guy or a girl, pulling your belly in, deep breathing. Okay, or to attempt to be the firefly, bring your hands on the mat, shoulder distance apart, lift up your booty, bend your elbows. Maybe that's as far as you go today, just see what this feels like. And then what you want to do is you're resting your thighs on your triceps. So maybe this is all you want to do today. Maybe you play with gripping the mat, working on the strength in your hand muscles, working on the flexibility in your hips. If you want more, get more. Wiggle one foot out at a time. And lift up. Hard to breathe in that one. It's fun to fall. It's fun to play. Lie down onto your back. A little bit of hips now. Figure 4 stretch. Your right ankle across your left leg. Pull back. Switch out to the other side. Hands behind, rock and roll, the massaging of the spine again. Back to downward facing dog. It's going to be the last one. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Breathe out, half pigeon. So guide your right knee towards your left wrist. Send the left leg back. And maybe that leg is more diagonal, the right one. And then stay up or fold forward, whatever your body craves. Take some breaths here. Good. Keep your right leg where it is. Sweep your left one up and over. Raise your right arm high. Twist. There was one more downward dog. I told a lie again. I know I did this last time. I cannot help it. I always forget you gotta do the left side too. Keep it. Okay. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Half pigeon. Leave your left leg where it is. Sweep the right leg over. Pull the left one in close to you. Stretch your left arm up. And twist. Ooh, that was a good crack. Been waiting for that one. Good. Lie down onto your back. One little back bend. Bridge or wheel. Before we get into Shavasana mode, bring your feet close to your glutes, hip distance apart with your knees, hands on the mat. If you're going for the bridge, curl your tail up, one vertebrae at a time, pull your belly in. If you're going for trying to be a bridge, make sure your hands aren't too sweaty as a good rule of thumb. Bring your hands beside your ears. I like to cheat a little bit because I start with my knees open and then I bring them back into hip distance apart. And then I attempt to walk my feet back toward my hands. Definitely wheel is a go slow pose. It's one of the ones that takes a long time to get because your back is a special, strong yet fragile part of you, friends. So be easy on yourself. And when you're ready, lower all the way down. One vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. I actually like to stretch out my quads after doing wheel, but just hug yourself into a little ball if you want. Oh, because the wheel is just so much on my quads. Good, and then start to make your way to Shavasana and let it be a slow and mindful journey to lying down on your back. Listen to all the muscles on the way. Celebrating any new flexibility that you feel. Giving yourself gratitude for coming to your yoga mat today and giving yourself some time. Your yoga practice is beautiful and perfect, exactly as it is today. So know that you have done good work, friend. And meditation is at its heart an act of letting go. So that's all it is, letting go. Let go. Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes